Avoiding common attic ventilation mistakes. When designing a balanced attic ventilation system, it's crucial to avoid common mistakes that can reduce its effectiveness. 1. Intake too high or exhaust too low. The goal of balanced ventilation is to draw in cooler air from the lowest point of the attic and release warm, humid air from the highest point. If intake vents are placed too high or exhaust vents too low, airflow can be disrupted. For instance, exhaust vents installed too low or stacked together may act like intake vents and short-circuit the system. Fix. Always place intake vents at or near the soffits, the lowest part of the roof line, and exhaust vents at or near the ridge, the highest part of the roof. 2. Mixing different exhaust types. Using multiple types of exhaust vents in the same attic can also short-circuit the system. Some vents may start pulling in air instead of expelling it, disrupting proper flow and allowing weather or debris to enter. This often happens when an additional vent is added to compensate for insufficient ridge venting, like on a hip roof with minimal ridge space. Fix. Use one type of exhaust vent that meets the airflow needs of the entire attic and make sure it matches your roof design. 3rd. Oversized ridge vent openings. Sometimes, the full length of a ridge is cut open beneath the vent for looks, but this can create too much exhaust and throw off the system's balance. The size of the ridge slot should match the needed exhaust vent area for the space. For example, if 288 square inches are needed and you're using vents that offer 18 square inches per linear foot, only 16 feet should be opened. Fix. Match your ridge opening to the calculated exhaust needs and balance it with the same intake area. 4. Clogged or blocked intake vents. Even well-installed vents can become useless if clogged by paint, dirt, webs, or blocked by insulation inside the attic. Fix. Keep exterior vents clear and make sure attic insulation isn't covering the intake areas. Attic baffles can help with this. Also ensure there's actually a hole behind the vent to let air through. 5. Missing or insufficient intake is often overlooked, but it's critical. Without enough intake, exhaust vents, especially powered ones, may work inefficiently or even pull air from unintended places. Fix. Ensure intake and exhaust are balanced. Calculate what your attic needs and install accordingly. For help calculating how much ventilation your attic needs, try using an online attic ventilation calculator or consult with a roofing professional.